At 80, I will love seeing that. Actually, I'm down on the Washington Monument again. Actually, I'm looking at the Vietnam Memorial. I don't know if you can see it here. Maybe I'll flip this around, and so you see that wall down there? That's the Vietnam Memorial, and this is like a park area by the Washington Monument. I mean Lincoln Memorial, and the Lincoln Memorial is back over. No, you can't. It's too foggy. Actually, I guess it's uh, all that snow from Canada we're getting, whatever they're sending down from the burning trees. What I want to talk about today is the free training of free computers, free internet that's available. Now, not only that we're giving out free computers, today actually is the deadline for our monthly computer laptop giveaway. So if you have to apply today. If you don't get your application today, then you're going to have to wait till next month. Every month we give out 25 free laptops, and I see I'm getting responses now from people who are finally getting their laptops from last month, which is great. But if you're not a member, remember there's other places to get free laptops. And what we were doing is asking about to call local nonprofit organizations that have free laptops. So what you do is you go to findhelp.org, and put in computers, and you'll see organizations where you live that give out free laptops to need them. Now, why do people do this? Well, I'm doing it because I know you need a computer to better access all the grants that are available to help you get out of financial trouble and improve your life. I mean, that's the only reason we're doing it. I think everybody should have a laptop. Now that we have phones, we think we can do without the phones. And if you don't have a lot of money, sure, you should buy a phone before a laptop because that's going to do a lot more. And actually, to get grants, people who have phones only, they are getting tens and tens of thousands of grants just by using their phone. So it's not, it certainly is possible and doable with only a phone. But I think it's a lot easier to communicate with people and find these programs, whatever. And actually, even with the laptop, you still got to get on the phone and talk to people anyway. So there's other things too besides the laptop. You need Wi-Fi. There's a lot of subsidized programs for Wi-Fi now. In other words, you don't have to pay. I mean, you go like Comcast. I think charges me $100 a month or whatever. It's crazy, you know. So how are you going to do that? You're living on $400 a month. That's crazy. You can't do that. You got to find free and low-cost Wi-Fi. Where again is on findhelp.org or 211.org. But 211.org, don't call them. Don't call 211 and ask them if I could have free Wi Fi. What you want to do, I mean, you can and see what they say, but there's so much more than what they do, what they say, because there's too many people out there. You want to talk to the people who actually you're not eligible for giving Wi-Fi because they'll know other people or other organizations that are giving Wi-Fi out to people like you. And that's the only way you're going to find them. You're not going to find them in Google because Google will only show you people that want to charge you money. So you'll find people who want to charge you money for Wi-Fi, not people who want to give you with Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's it. So for Wi-Fi, so you and go to uh, findhelp.org or 211.org. Okay, and start looking for internet. I think is probably a better keyword there. Sometimes you got to apply, try a few different keywords to see what works. Yeah, and if Wi-Fi doesn't have any, well, try computers, try internet, try online, things like that. That's how you work. So you're trying to guess what the robots have organized this stuff for. And it could be under many different things. That's why people are more important because you and I cannot guess what it's somebody decided to organize for. And it's probably some 22-year-old who has a different lifestyle than you. And that's a keyword to them, but not for you. So that's why you have to play around with keywords to really find exactly what you're doing. That's in Google. All searching is like that. Everybody puts it. And the problem is, you put in the most obvious to you, you're going to get the most people that want to get your money because they're trolling. These are scammers, and people like that are trolling for that. So you have to be clever enough to get around that and try other keywords, to see how you can get through and get rid of all the scams. I don't know if we'll ever get rid of all the scams, and that's why, to me, remember, Let's Go Help. We're even getting scams inside there. So if you're a member of Let's Go Help and somebody calls you, contacts you, or whatever, and says they're me and going to charge you money, that is definitely a scam because we don't charge any more money. Once you become a subscriber for $20, you'll never get charged again, except for next month. And that's how that thing works. So don't trust anybody trying to text you, trying to chat with you, or whatever. It's terrible out there. So just be careful and just don't fall for anything. Particularly people are going to charge you money. It's hard to get that far, but if they, but see, they're salespeople. They know they spend, billions of dollars figuring out what is the best way for them to get money from you, and so you cannot you don't stand a chance against these people. So the best way is just ignore it. Something sounds easy. No, I tell you, it isn't easy. It's there. It may take some work. It may be easy if you get lucky. Okay, but if you really want help and you need the money, you may have to put in some work, and that's the important thing of everything. And if somebody tells you you don't, they're a scam. That's the easy. That's the easy. Maybe that's what you should do. Is this easy? Okay. And if they say yes, they're a scam. Okay. So a scam filter. Oh, that's a good headline. What is a scam filter? Uh, if the answer to is it easy equals yes, they're a scam. Or the answer to easy, I mean, to the question of will it cost me any money? They're a scam. Okay. So there's two ways to get rid of scammers. Number one, ask is this easy to get the money, and will it cost me any money? Okay, any of those is a scam. See, I love expressing myself because I hear what I know, and I don't know I know it. Okay, so now we have not only that people have a computer, they know where the on and off switching is, but oh shit, what do I do with this thing? How do I use it? Whatever. Okay, that is also available free. There's free courses all around your community that help teach people how to use the basics of computer. You don't have to struggle and just look at those keyboards and turn on the on button. No, you take a course for free online or go down the local library or whatever and get free help in learning how to use that computer to the best of your ability. And it's not to be a computer coder, it's just to use the system. It's sort of like how to drive a car. You don't have to know how to repair a car, you just know how to have to drive a car. So that's where how do you drive your computer? You don't know how to, you don't want to know how to repair your computer. You don't know how to fix your computer. You want to know how to drive it, just like you learn how to drive a car. So there's a lot of free courses out there for that. And the best place to go, see, if you go to Google and ask for that, you're going to find people that are so slick, and the sharks will know how to press your buttons and get money from you. Don't, because there's people do that for free, but they're not in Google. They're in findhelp.org and in 211.org. That's where they are. Okay. And if you find a place there and it doesn't look like it's for you, uh, you call them anyway. You call them and say, hey, I like your outfit, sir. Thank you. It's fun. You call them anyway and see, ask them for suggestions on who may be able around, to help you. You need help. And the only way you're going to get help is by asking, okay? Asking. Charity knows that, don't you, Charity? And that's the only way you're going to get help in this country. And even from Let's Go Help, people think, oh, I joined, I've been on Let's Go Help, and I can't get any help. Oh, you got to ask. It's too complicated. The world is too complicated for you to figure out what help you need. Our stuff is too complicated. We try to. We have packages. We got all kinds of things, but you got to ask for help. And the ways to do that is to start a new Actually, you get my help on Facebook. You start a new discussion on Facebook, and I'll answer that. I'll even answer for Charity. She's got she's got more money from us, I think, than she ever gave us. 'Cause she asked for help. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. And then on Let's Go Help too, we have a special place now for help. We're constantly redesigning that because it's a little complicated, trying to make it easier. The important thing too is that you ask a question on both things. That's what you have to do. And if you don't get answered, you ask again. And also, we have free live training. We have free live grant training sessions every week. We have two or three grant training sessions. You sign up for those, and you can ask questions there. Ask the admin people, the researchers, and other people that are doing it there. Also, give answers to questions. When you come to Let's Go Help and you see somebody has uh, trying to find something, well, tell them share with them what you had. Yeah, even if you didn't get anything, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I checked these people, so it must be somewhere else. Yeah, that's feedback. People don't feel alone when they do that. If they ask for something, um, Charity, I love you too. See, I don't know what to do with my heart nowadays. I got so much I want to give, and I am so fortunate to have this service that I'm helping people, and there's nothing more I want to do is get up in the morning and answer your question, Charity, or answer anyone else who has a question that I may be able to help. Okay. Uh, let's see, I paid for a year and so much on top of that. Plus the computer. See, wow, see, charity is it. See, and that's it. I will give every penny back, that we don't use, and that's why we're so fortunate that we making profits, so we give profits back to our members. I want to give you help. I'm an old man and I'm eating well, sometimes too well. I'm trying to lose a few pounds again. And that's because I moved into downtown without a scale. And without a scale, man, you could justify anything. If you have to stand up on that scale every day, whew, uh, boy, that's the buzzer in the Gong Show. Yeah, and that gets you back on track, and that's so important. But I just am so grateful for the service that we have and the people that help me with this. Enjoy so much helping people. I don't think there's anything better in life to do than to help somebody else who needs it. First of all, you have to take care of yourself. So you have to be self-sufficient. That's the first thing. And once you're self-sufficient and don't have to worry about eating or shelter and things like that, then I think the most gratifying life as a human is helping other people. That's why I always envy doctors, man. You think, boy, somebody comes in all day and they have an ailment and they could solve someone's problem and it relieves the pain. Wow, what a wonderful thing. And that's why I'm so fortunate. Boy, I have a chance to try to do that too. Because you have a problem that hurts. And when you have a financial problem, that's digging away inside of you. That's creating all kinds of turmoil in your brain and your heart and all that kind of things. And if I can point you and show you someplace that may be able to solve that, I mean, I can't solve any problem. Nobody can. But I can do is try to solve your problem and use the things I've studied for now almost 50 years, 48 years. I just calculated the other day. I've been studying these programs, and from day one, I couldn't believe that everybody knows about it. From day two, I was so upset that the rich people use the hell out of it. And I grew up in a town called Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Man, it's like it's over there. It's a good town to be from. And nobody knew about any of this stuff there. I came down here and I see all the rich people know and or whatever, and the people who really need it, like the people in Wilkes-Barre, man, they need this stuff so much and they don't know, or have some funny idea where it is or what it is, and that's what my mission is to do that until I die, man. I really this gives me juice if you're feeling wanted, and once in a while when people just tell me they took this and been able to change something in life, man, I should be doing that all day. I mean, why not? What? Am I going to sit on the beach and get tan or some shit like that? No, we have to rest. We have to recuperate at the beach or vacation. Yes, that's important. But we're here to improve society. Once we get ourselves on track, then we should help other people improve themselves. And I think there's not a more honorable thing to do than that. And it's just a joy. I feel spoiled. I can't believe I'm doing this at 80 years old and feel I'm still fighting shingles. The last 2 days, that's sort of what I'm in week 5, and the last 2 days, ooh, I thought maybe it'd be gone by today, but today, ooh, it's a little hurtier more. I'm still there, but I'm walking that 6 miles again. The last 2 days I walked 6 miles and I felt better. So I don't know if it's my body taking care of it or this help, but I feel less pain if I'm moving. So I'm going to walk these 6 miles and keep this going every day until I'm forced to be in bed again. But until 2 days ago, I had to go on and off with sleeping binges. Just I guess the body was asking me to slow down. I got to repair you. get 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 into the repair shop and put you up on the lift here. And the body wants to go to work and fix the shit that's screwed up in there. But yeah, last 2 days I thought today, ooh, it'd be almost gone, but now it took a step backwards. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We'll see what happens. I mean, and also, uh, there are about 6 weeks total. We're saying, yeah, that's all. I got another week to go. I'd rather a thatched roof than shingles. uh, but it is, yeah, I mean, at 80, this is the least of my problems that I could have. The people I see around, for at 80, man, all kinds of bad stuff. They have health conditions. And thank God I'm healthy. And I'll put up with shingles any day when I see the rest. Rest is the key. Yeah. I've been there and it's extremely painful. Yeah, that was a sleeping. That was the big thing. Uh, uh, Whatever. Yes, 80. Yeah, I can't believe it either. But I think, having something that is bigger than you to do, I think part of longevity is. If we just only worry about ourselves, then you get in that circle, that could go downhill very easily. And so that's why I think it's important to have something bigger than you to do in life. Go and solve somebody else's problem, and you forget about your own. But first, be self-sufficient. You have to do that first, okay? So you get above that level, and that's why I see a lot of members aren't. That's why I feel, boy, if they're not self-sufficient and if $500 will go a long way or $1,000, man, we should give those people that money because we're doing fine. And so anything extra should go back to members. And I uh, just think that is the right thing to do. And it's also a selfish thing to do. Man, I feel so good about doing this more than any, but being a New York Times bestseller, right? Than having $1 million companies and all. No, this feels better than anything else I've done. See, that's what we have to realize. I think is that capitalism encourages greed when the real you know, satisfaction in life really comes from giving. I mean, it's giving to me is the most selfish thing to do because it feels great. uh, I think the other, I also provide all this information for free for people. Too much is, uh, yes, please. Any member, help people for free with the information. Ask me the questions that they need. We'll answer the questions so you can give to them. You could apply for a grant for them. So you could only win one each of the 3 grants that we have. And so you have it one, try it for somebody else. Tell somebody else's story and see if you get one. You could do that. It could be a friend, a loved one, an enemy. I don't care. It's all because you're helping someone. So with your membership, you could spread. Excuse me, you got a hiccup. You're going to spread that around your community, and so other people don't have to pay me $20. Okay. Amazing. Thank you. I don't use Facebook. Where can I apply for Let's Go Help? Well, go to letsgohelp.com and apply. And you could get the service on Facebook or on something we call Let's Go Help 2, which is not on Facebook. And we're really trying to move everybody from Facebook over to Let's Go Help 2. Let's Go Help 2 is we do a lot of training. It's a much more sophisticated platform for what we're trying to do. So if you join, you belong to both places. So if you go to letsgohelp.com and join up there, you'll get information on accessing both the programs on Let's Go and on Facebook and on Let's Go Help too. So don't worry about that. And don't worry if you don't have Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is terrible. It's a lot more scammy. Uh, and actually, dealing with the robots on Facebook is terrible. At least on Mighty Help Network, Let's Go Help too. The platform you can talk to people, and so that's another reason. And it's a much better platform for what the kinds of things we're doing. So go over, take a look at Let's Go Help too, uh, and if you're on Facebook, you have to get the free link to get on the back door, because that's the only way you get in for free. If you already paid a membership on Let's Go Help on Facebook, you have to let us give you the free link so you get free access to Let's Go Help 2. Because if you go to Let's Go Help 2.co, it's going to ask you for $20. You don't want to do that. And you could do is email Magic Mary. She's the customer service guru. And you email her at letsgohelp@gmail.com. So that's letsgohelp@gmail.com. And ask her for help to get in Let's Go Help too. Or just ask us if you're on Facebook. Actually, if you look at the guides, GUIDES tab on Facebook, there is a link there, the backdoor link to get onto Let's Go Help too. So give that a shot. And if not, then ask a question there because I'll answer it and get you the right place. Or go to Magic Mary. Can you get a discount if you get the yearly subscription? I believe it's almost 50. Yes, you're right. It is 50% less. Yeah. So is the yeah yeah. So if you sign up for a year, it's almost 50% less. Um, but okay, I'm going to finish my walk. Got 3 more miles to do. Tourism, and actually, a lot of the park is closed where I walk now because they're building for the um, July 4th. So the July 4th is a few days, and that's it. And don't forget the deadline for applying for our free laptop computer. And if you got one already, please send me a note that you got it so we know, and send me a picture of the computer so we could show people, hey, yeah, this stuff is real. People really get this stuff. Okay, so not just words, a picture, so that sends it home that somebody got it. Okay, and so nice to have all you guys in my life, and it really is important to me. And all I want to do is try to help each and every one of you as much as I can to get through this shitty thing we all have to get through called life. I'm not enough to do all that myself, but I'll try as hard as I can to individually try, because the help isn't the satisfaction is in knowing and then I hear that somebody really got help, and that boy, take that bank to the bank more than anything else. So let us give you our winnings. Let us help you find government grants, and let us show you our kindness. And that's what I think life is all about: is being kind to people. So if you're a member, you see the members are kind as hell to everybody. Yeah. See, charities helping our neighborhood. She made money from us instead of giving money from us. So she's helping others that need the help. So there's a lot of pain out there. A lot of people need help, and just knowing somebody cares goes a long way. And we all have that power. So go share your power, your kindness and love, caring.